Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Corin, also known as the Kitten Choreographer. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm a teen with a passion for animal rescue and, in particular, kitten rescue. Today's video is just going to be a quick video where I show you the setup for my neonatal kittens. If you don't know, a neonatal kitten is just a newborn kitten basically, and I have 3 kittens that would be classed as neonatal kittens right now. I have 2 3-week-olds and 1 1-week-old. I'm going to give a quick content warning here because I am going to briefly discuss a kitten passing. You can skip to this timestamp if you don't want to hear about it. If you've been following me, you do know that I did have 2 1-week-olds, but Bluey unfortunately passed away. I did everything I could to save her, but it just wasn't possible. You might have already heard that if you follow me on Instagram, or depending on the order of which I'm putting up some of my videos. I'm not sure which video is going up first, but I did make a video of me trying to save her, and I wasn't able to save her, unfortunately. But in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you my setup, and this is just for 2 different litters, but they're in 3 different setups right now because we have butt suckers. Carden is a butt sucker. I just made a whole video all about butt suckers, so I'll link that in the description below if you want to watch that as well. But Jude and Carden are separated right now because it's not safe for them to be together. So it's as if I had 3 different groups of kittens, even though it's only 2. But yes, let me switch to my vlog camera and I will kind of take you around my space. So this is going to be a very raw, real look at my space. Like, it's a little bit messy. There's an empty tissue box right there, empty paper towel roll here. Like, I try to keep things clean, but it's not always perfect. So I am going to give you a kind of a tour around my kitten setup. I will say I'm very fortunate to have a great, oh my goodness, that is so cute. She giving herself a bath. Sorry, I just had to pause for that. I am very lucky to have a great setup for neonatal kittens in my new house here. So, yeah, you do not have to have a perfect space like this. I will kind of show you my full space and then give you some options for if you don't have a massive space like this. So let's start here. I live in the basement of my parents' house, and it has a little kitchenette area, and we're gonna walk, you know, there's the fridge, that's where I keep their formula and also food for me because I have to eat too. I have a microwave where I kind of just heat up their formula, and then I have their formulas here. I use Fox Valley Kitten formula, and in this big tub we have the regular Fox Valley Kitten formula, and then this is the Ultra Boost, which I mix half and half, the regular and half the Ultra Boost for kittens that are struggling or just need a little bit of extra weight gain. So right now Bingo is on that. I keep my Miracle Nipples for Bingo, and here you can see there's only 1 left. The rest are being washed right now, and when you have different litters of kittens, you do have to keep them on different supplies. I have Pumpkin right here, which I need to put up, but Carden was constipated for a little bit, and I thought I might have to use Pumpkin to make him poop. I did not, because he pooped on his own, but Pumpkin can be used for constipation, fun fact. But yes, I have Bingo's nipples here, and then I have Carden and Jude. They are from 1 litter, so they can share their bottle stuff right here. But when you do have multiple litters at a time and their quarantine period is not over, you do have to use different supplies or sanitize your supplies in between. But I find it a lot easier to just use completely different supplies. But in here, I have this nice little nook that I think was made for a microwave, but I use it for bins for kittens. I will come back to that in a minute to show you kind of the not fancy setup. But my fancy setup is my incubator. I am very, very lucky to be able to have one of these. You do not have to have a fancy incubator to foster kittens. You can just have a tub and a pet heating pad and a blanket. Like, that's all you need. But incubators are great if you do have the ability to get one. So I do have an incubator. Right now, the temperature is at, like, it was turned up a little bit because I gave her a bath earlier, but I usually keep it around 85 for her. The humidity is supposed to be at 60, but the humidity is really high in my area right now, so it's at 70. Oops. Incubators, they're clunky, they're big, but they are great if you can have one. You can see this tube thingy attaches to my distilled water down there to get her humidity, and here I just have like miscellaneous supplies. For a while, Video was only drinking liquid KMR. When Video was like little and needed a bottle, she's huge now, but when she was little and needed a bottle, she would only drink KMR for like the first week, I think. I had been giving Bluey some fluids, so I have my needles here. These are just baby wipes that I ordered in bulk instead of accidentally ordering like the correct single packet. use, so they're just in a plastic bag there for now. I have my syringes over here. There are 5 ml, 3 ml paper towels for after I wash my hands. More liquid KMR that I don't use because it's not my favorite formula, but I have it just in case I ever need it. My Caro needs to go back away because Bluey unfortunately didn't make it. But I have 1 ml syringes, which I use for medicine. Fluids that I was using for Bluey, these can be thrown away now because you can only keep open fluids for 10 days. We have trash bags and then my formula. I need to put this back where it goes. And then we have my formula. I have 2 big things of Fox Valley Day 1, and then I have 1 thing of Fox Valley Ultra Boost. I cannot sing Fox Valley's praises enough. This is not sponsored by any means, but I do love their formula for my kittens. It's the best formula I've found. I've tried KMR liquid and powder, I've tried Breeder's Edge, I've tried GNC, and Fox Valley is the best one that I found for that the kittens like and that also doesn't give them diarrhea. So that's really good. And when I feed Bingo, I just feed her in the incubator here. Feed and stimulate her in the incubator here so I don't need a separate space. But like I showed you, those tubs over there aren't really good for like getting in there and feeding them. So I have this little blanket set up where I pull out June and Cardin and I'll feed them on this blanket. I have kitten food here for Vidya. I have an extra blender bottle because I do mix up all my formula in these blender bottles. This one is not a blender bottle brand, but my other ones are blender bottles. Oh, and sorry this video is so rambly, but I will link all of this stuff I'm talking about down in the description below, so if you want to purchase any of it, you can do so very easily. Those are affiliate links though, so thank you if you do decide to purchase. I do have my setup with my scale. I have 2 different tubs for each of my kittens so that they don't like cross-contaminate. And like for example, Bingo never comes over here, she stays in her incubator, and Jude and Cardin never go over there, they stay on there if they come out. I have empty brownie box, that was for me. Showing my real life here. I have some bottles soaking right here. This is the baby shampoo I use for when I need to get butt baths. To clean my bottles, I just put dish soap and water and soak them for a little bit because I'm lazy and it's super simple to clean them that way. And then this tub was, I don't know why it's there, but it works well for when I need to change out June and Cardin's blankets. I can just pop them in here and they can't go anywhere because I'm, you know, a one-man show here and don't always have help. So yeah, but let's show you how simple it is to foster if you don't have a massive setup like this. I will actually be making a video all about the exact few bit of supplies you need for foster kittens. Literally, I'm going to film that today, so that will be coming very soon. And it will be showing you just like the basic things you need if you like don't have any bobs and bits, extra whistles to bring around or whatever. Is that a saying? I don't think so, but I just made it one. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a weird mood today. But yes, all you need to foster kitten setups is this, basically. Not the big fancy things, but a tub like this. And then a pet heating pad. Don't use a human heating pad, those get too hot for kittens. One's made for pets, and then blankets. Let me pull out Mr. Cardin here. Hi, buddy. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi? No? Maybe? Hi, buddy. And you can see this is just plugged in. It's just a pet heating pad, a blanket over top of it, and my mans. My little mans. Hi, buddy. And like I said, him and Jude are separated because he's a butt sucker. But you just really need a tub like this. You can bring these tubs oh my goodness, that just startled me so bad. That was my alarm to feed. I may or may not leave that clip in there, I'm not sure. But you really need just these little tubs here. So when I say the best setup for kittens is either an incubator here, which are very expensive and not many people have. So like, well, I would say like, yes, that's the ideal best. Do not feel like you need one. Another amazing setup for kittens is just a tub. Just don't put the lid on it. Like I don't have the lid on it here. Tubs, heat pads, because they do need some source of heat. But yeah. Best setup for kittens, right there. There's my setup. This was originally supposed to be just a best setup for kittens, but I gave you a whole tour of my setup, so who knows what I'm going to title this video now. But yes, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more kitten-related content. I upload on Sundays and on Wednesdays if I can, and if I can't, then I upload whenever I am able to. Also, please make sure to leave any thoughts or questions that you have down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching again, and goodbye!